你们4个上去跳。
哎，我们4个上去跳入下来，快点！好，走！4个上去跳入下来，快！
鼻子吐气。
我们4个上去跳。好，跳。谁先？我先。好。
倒着跳，倒着跳啊！转过去啊！1、2、3，不跑。平平的。
3、4。再来一个。
一起啊，哪有这样？
来回喽！
好，再一次。
我还要再来。
1、2、3，谁要喊1、2、3、4，然后一起跳下来。
我来。好。会有一起。不要。我们头抱着跳下去。好。我上来。好。1、2。
然后尾。
好。翻滚也可以翻滚。
好。
你都不怕脑震荡。我再用另外一招。我也再用另外一招。包好了没？哎呀，帮你先加油。哇！我也要试试看。
看着下面那人在跳啊。黄颖，你会潜水，前一个，你就照一个，好，快来。
我马背。
好了，黄颖要潜水了，你们走开一点。好，1、2、3，开始。
阿飞，你看哦。
当你无去连去捡全
哎，救鬼哦！
你飞。
不是全部。我也要游。嘿，谁来教我？真是难受。好了，超了。哎。耶！我们来，站在这上面蹦，啊，我们从这里跳起来作业。跳下去快点，同志！耶！放我光人啊！耶！耶！不要输啊！
我就想一条哦，为什么？要下水，鼻子就要一定要下水就要吸水。还有一个呢，那班是怎么只剩2个？哦，好，已经拿一个板。
大便。
走了走了。还是安尼啊？这会变小，谁领啊？你这么个大包装，你要这变得赶快啦，先肥瘦分散。
你目镜无看？我目镜无摕哦。哦，这个天啊，爱戴目镜啊！你讲眼睛才袂坏。来，一个做车，后面去。车库也要拍啊。
这个好。这边停车场里。
我。
不要动。
双胞胎可以到后面去。
这个得是。
很热呢。我上面等冷气凉了，大家都可以吹到，还说你热啦。
你不要，你手是干什么的你？这个手是这样子还的。
你弄这样，还一定要弄啊！
你不要弄坏了，东弄西弄。那个车子是我们的嘞，钱买的嘞，不是飞机上的嘞。
你就一直拍到镜头，拍到镜头。
看到就是我这个球啊，看球
反正我走过去都会。
我来这边几百次。
真的？你真的有每天来吗？
我请问一下，不也可以
啊，他都喺袂记一个，放喺我这钱包内底。系啊。
咱也唔知迄个。
好，这你不会啊？
这个因为我是两个人叫。
哦，小东哦，非常的要，还有叔叔差不多一样。
我就想讲，
还有啊。
谢谢你来吃哦。
好呀。你呀，你会长高了，会长胖。
你好好保养。
拜托你多。
服了。哦，这个景哦，这个到底阿良看到到底哦。
爱来啦。爱来啊。
我家伊都爱来，你见过没？
哎，我还记得你超人吗？不记得看那里，看那个线。
舅妈都不
下来了。
等下，谁像你这样？我们哎，等下，我们买。
然后走到这边才下，站到这边说下。
讨厌。
这看好不好？
好啊。
对呀，看好不好？
你叫我们叫西瓜呀？
这仙人掌里面剥开很多西瓜，仙人西瓜。啊！进来了，大屁要动物。
小美屋喽，条条正道道。
马上就近的泰国好像有，上次那个好像就是。
过来，你看。
对，可以告诉你。
用那个导，我们去泰国那个导游告诉你讲说，不行，
不行。阿丽啊，我叫他坐在那上面呢，不要，不行。
要不要试试看？
哎呀，叫人家都放他不敢。
哇，我那时候这上面也有一个豆豆，阿贝，你照上面，上面有一个豆豆。早知道就在那里泡水都不要了。
可能高，看哦。
看掉花。
这样对你的背啊。
哇，你看，我假装这样子用，下降大你就会想起。
这头是要拿来印象之前的。
来放下来，我们排一行，掉下来，然后排，好不好？这张。好啊。再把面前一直画。好，不要拍了，球球在弄。好啦。哎，和你的大舅妈说是，什么是这个种子？哎，你看这里有颗种子。
小番铃啊，透早嘅讲了，透早推行吧，食什么饭都食这个素葱油鸡，我大人食较一地个一碗饭，啊个连面无有哦，啊会豆咧？
你看我这一。
会豆我买。讲话，咱讲的。今天来。
有好。我们现在在这里。
哎，我跟你讲吼，小等哦出去哦，将这囡仔拢载在这安尼。
2天啊，听我一下，听我一下 ，OK。哎，你们好哎。啊，这是不是
黄石公园嘛？对。
安定屯。
是黄石公园。
哎，你有张照片，那边照了背着小腿，微微一点点大。
是不是啊？蜜蜂，还有小鱼，好想捞一个回家养。但是不行。那些鱼都是吃那个。 难得快点照。
红莲碧，
难得。哇，这有水。
红河白河。
有那个龟在那个叶子上，看在那。
很漂亮哈。
不能乱撞。
好不好？你只垃圾，也伊会鱼啊，饲了之后。
是较肥腾腾呢。伊个我那嘛海苔。
叶子上有只乌龟。
哎，这鱼也免吃啊，伊个
对，你看。
凊彩夹的东西囝通吃。
它那里有一只乌龟在那个叶子上。
那个肥，特别肥腾腾嘞。
荷花旁边，悠悠，浮在荷花旁边。乌龟。没有，完全没看到。那个乌龟在那。我就来了。
哎，看，这大点都是家庭特色。嗯。哇。欣赏哈，哪里搞？哪里好？
你要不要去拍？
对，
我不当。
现在都是我们家的天下。
你们人不舒服？
好难受哦。
那水等一下在外面。
你这把公不舒服，不给他游泳是吧？
对呀。
马上15个。
好难。
来，大家都走。
有啊，伊个你吧？啊，你把去拍个
对对吧？
然后看人家都吃饱不好
那是过桥。
不会了，日时不会了，不会多。
早晚一下子而已。
早晚你早上。
真可笑，你下次再这样。
乐色球。
你怎么了？
你以为很好玩的？
我猜掉会吃。
我跟你讲一下，那不算人，真是没有缺德。
脏死。
哇，那骨头哦。
来你吗？
日本人他们卖多少斤啊？
来之后，哦，你高翔，你叫那个。
这样睡啊？
马上回去了。
来一瓶啊。
依然茶。
哎呀，我回去啊！我有说我回去啊。
现在就是往出去的路。
到处去查。
袂当的，我嘛袂当呢。
哦，你把手头的屁股给砍掉了。哦，你把这个全部的地方，好，鱼、乌龟，还有。
因这叫因这嘛叫盆景，唔系盆景，就是敢若讲石头会像园艺啦，伊这嘛叫园艺。你咋不呢？你要想想。哎，不是啊。
我来。对啊，
这人聪明。对呀。以后你回台湾可以当演员。对呀。对呀，他受宠啊，他都这样，那我就他叫的时候我都不理他，叫好了，一直叫的，一直叫，这种不伤身体。我若无要坚持啊，你就我叫我坐就好啊。看上面好。来这里，这草上跑一跑，你看哇，你这跑。
爸，快坐马车了！你们应该赶快人家那样拿出来。那我也。
你要不要试试看？
不然我去。
这照片。对，弄来啊，来去来往安尼。
那再去重找一次。好了，在卖干嘛？不是有人在住吗？不敢。方圆几里都是。哎，真的。
对面那个房子都买出被定。
上面都是房间吗？在后面。叔有没有纸啊？那有辣烧，去吃辣烧啦。哎，我要吃辣烧了。哎，不过多少钱？那边有，那边有。要做关半罐，做半罐，你那个辣香嘛。太好了，站着吃来。我把香宝箱收了。这个不对，你要把它上面。
要吃的人画香哈。
然后把它，来，宝宝，手圆的。宝宝来。
胖的人吃这个汤饭。
那什么？
要讲哦。
有的小鬼子要吃游乐性啊。啊，今日刚看完了，那顶摆来同学好呀。教练应该给出来点啊。
我都怎么看你的？黑人啊！
啊，现在啊，也开始不进了。
过去对我爱多少？
啊，这条路到底是不是行得？
如今像个那么远。
那有树仔较好啊，无真大。
我依旧柔情。
你们这时候妹你的话的，随身携带妹子。
妈，你不要再洗
大家不要吵，你这个。
这都在哦，啊，我应该是叠就。
要不那我这个面子，这个三倍。
这叠的好啦，啊，我还是叠四的啦。
后边人炸掉，
啊，后面给人。
后边人炸掉了。
等下这不同，你看。
跑不到2步就做，不要做了。里面还好玩呢。哎，是为家具还是为家具？我未记。走啊！
来，导演。
咱们下雪吃完了。
啊，下去几13。这家吼，我顶下放到还没得些，冇嘢喏。
哇，听听，
米米米的。
听听，那个不讲了呗嘛。
苦瓜脸，
哎，肉，
要做一个比较可爱的。
哎，无去到。
笑。
啊，有一个查某囡仔就滑雪。
讲完了。
不要烦呐！还没打你，你为什么要打他？他没打你哦。对啊，我没有打你，我只。对嘛，他也没有打你。
是不是？
哦。
你爷爷已经娶过了，对不对？娶你当乖孙女，对不对？
来的。
我也要一个。这个。
在台湾有没有？
有啊。哎呀！不要在这里吹了，这里人有衣服啦。哇，好紧。就这一点。
这个面呢就不大。
我是用吹的啦，我一定要煮用打的。再见，你在这走就好，不要再去看。有什么啊，阁下？我们来找石头。阁下，我们来找漂亮的石头。
公子，你不要踩进去水里面。
踩一点没有关系的。我们要找石头。不是这里的。
你上次有没有看到鱼？
有啊。
多不多？
那时候已经被解冻了啦。
没到了。
没看到。有啊。
那会不会有？
这里不是啊，下面应该有个地方能晒。啊，冰河你猜根本就没。没什么好看的。
好吧，今天爸爸帮你照。
婷婷，来。
下一个汉堡。我找大的，大的，大的，中的就好了。没鱼啊，这。
这好多水啊！
哎，这个人，小辣姐。哎呀，还好，小辣妹。
我这一天在接。
这边过滤呢要清嘛，难道过滤假装你不要把那个石头弄得灰尘都是那个。
少一张。
就在这边，你过来一起找。
我看到前面有一个。
我们没有尝到鲜度。
等一下，看这里啊。
为什么？
我看到你在这儿，宝宝，然后跟个人靠近一点。
哦，那。
我喜欢看。
这里都是一样的灰色的丝，都不止一样。
那从小东那个人。我来遐照片，你说我背下，你镜头顶无？
哦，我也有啦，你看，这个看。我只找这个狗。
你是人跟蓝色的来色的。
哇哦！哎，我找到一个草颜色的石头，哎，好奇怪哦。
哪一边也在弄的？
我找一个照片。
这不低啊，按家考，按家考靠我。我看不到。
怎么这个瀑布这么小啊？哎，你看，这个像，这是什么？玻璃啦！妈，你看。
如果警告你嘛，这么的。因为你不给他，可能就去你告诉你。冲大家冲啊！多按平下去。
打针。
当然，你这树中间。
哎，看那一棵，阿伯。
要台湾哦，这生伤哦，你即马你若落一个月风，台湾啊吼，这台湾吼，若讲安尼灌空中安尼加，我甲你讲，
缆车哦。
毋是
老姐好的放落。
厝啊，
哦。
我你听啦，咱
哦，水土保持就
咱
歹啊。
台湾吼，我你讲吼，若讲毋免讲伊，若落一个月吼，全部出啥？
我讲说还有石头嘛。对，当年有一个嘛。
我应该去让金鱼要袂见吼。你个人啊？
干燥的。
我这个扛起就起来，
这第二就是嘛，然后第一点不吵吵。这些我加油！太咖啡，今年不干，明年太小了。
You know, right now we'd like to continue a Camp Hiawatha tradition by bringing some of you closer, even face to face to our little youngster over here. Any of those you folks over there on the left-hand side of our lagoon who would like to meet one of our sea lions, Peabody as a matter of fact, raise your hand nice and high and you might get picked. Now it is very important that you do remain seated until you're chosen. Now folks, a lot of people ask us, you know, how do you tell the difference between a sea lion and a seal? Well, I'll tell you what, you'll notice he does have large front flippers and smaller hind feet of water. If you look at our youngster little Peabody, you might also notice that he has ear flaps on either sides of his head. Well, that's actually a distinguishing characteristic of a sea lion. If you look at a seal very closely, you'll notice the seal actually doesn't have ear flaps at all. What seals have are little holes or in. All right, now Peabody, you might want to slow down here, pal. Take it easy. Wait, Peabody, watch out! Well, after a wipeout like that, I think this little camper needs a rest. Folks, say goodbye to our youngster, little Peabody, and his trainer, Bucko Turney. Ladies and gentlemen, over 600 pounds of sea lion. He's a dominant male here at camp. Say goodbye to Artie.
现在呢，小蛋。我甲你讲，即摆安尼行吼，大家吼不当足腰的，啊，尤其是吼，啊。
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the 1990 Boardwalk Beach Water Ski Festival. The best joining me here on shore will be the summer girls of Boardwalk Beach
here on shore with an opening salute to all of you. This is their very special way to say welcome to the 1990 Boardwalk Beach Water Ski Festival. Thank you very much, everybody. Now, this year's festival promises... Hey, buddy. Excuse me. Sally, grab him. Sorry about this whole thing. Listen, we asked you guys to get the boat off the stage to interrupt our show. Who are you guys?
Well, I'm Kenny Everski, and that was my brother Willie Everski. Help me.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, more often than not, the first man to get his vehicle in the water and running can usually get a pretty good jump on the other two racers. Let's take a look as the girl marker buoy number one, out control so far from Burlington, Wisconsin. In the blue vest is Jimmy Kriebel. Keep your eyes on the man in the yellow vest, Sean Fanuca now challenging Jimmy, and pin up the rear in the purples, Mr. Michael Cirk from Chicago, Illinois. After lap number one, it's still a pretty good race out there between Jimmy and Sean. Folks, that's your man out there. Let's hear it for Sean. Sean Fanuca now control this race. This is lap number two. They're starting in lap number three. Still a pretty good race between Jimmy and Sean out there. Jimmy now control once again in the blue vest. Who's going to come through and take the checkered flag? Ladies and gentlemen, in the... That's our mean man around here from Bo. Headed this way is Kenny, and he's getting that inner tube right there. Whoa! Slow it up down! Watch out for the wake! Well, a promise is a promise. And as you can see, our star couple executes with no trouble. Uh-oh. Speaking of trouble, look at the dock at the left. Boy. Well, everybody take a look. As you can see, Susan handles the kneeboard okay, but for Willie, well, it's a real drag. Willie, watch out for the dock! Keep in mind, these guys in the Mastercrafts are the good guys from Club Shred. That double spin out sends them to the right-hand side of Lake Chabot, where they will regroup and plan their strategy, because believe you me, with the sharks during these tries. And as you can see, these sharks...
So, if you still think you can outsee the sharks, let's go, chum. We'll let our...
Impressive doubles routine.
Yeah, well there's no way those sharks can out-ski our dog, Gumbo.
Oh yeah, Willie? Look behind you. Maybe this'll change your tune.
Hey, I thought Gumbo's just been kidnapped.
Yeah, no kidding, Willie. They were taken by surprise.
No, they weren't. They're taken by sharks.
And if you think that's bad, we've got your girlfriend too.
Where? Oh, everybody take a look to the right. Looks like they've got Susan. Hey, Willie, you better get over there quick and do something, buddy. All right, it looks like Club Shred may very well have their very own doubles routine after all. Here come those sharks. You know, I really hate to admit it, but I'm sure you'll agree. That's a pretty hot routine. Oh, boy. What style, huh, folks? Well, needless to say, that's not exactly what I had in mind. I think it's back to the drawing board for Susan and Willie. Now, as you can see, what we have here is head-to-head doubles competition between us, the good guys from Club Shred, and those mean old sharks. And it doesn't look like our duo has given up yet. They're headed our way, and, you know, maybe they'll try and impress all of us with one of those tricky adagio landings. Let's take a look. They're headed our way, and Willie, we're going to need your help. Let's hear some cheers for the good guy, Jimmy Kriebel, as they take to the water. All right, take a look. They're both off there, headed toe-to-toe. Jimmy's on the inside, the Mino Sharks on the outside. They're both up doing the barefoot, and folks, I didn't hear you. Let's hear it for the good guy, Jimmy Kriebel. Go, Jimmy. Wait a second. Hey, folks, did these sharks cheat or what?
That's cheating. That's 4-1.
That's right, give me the flag, guys. Cheated,
Hey,
pal.
how could I possibly cheat? There were no rules, remember?
That's right, Jimmy, there were no rules. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, you guys are real graceful winners. Look at that glory hogs. Watch now. The whole bunch will turn around and just like that, Bob's doing the front barefoot. Now, ladies and and gentlemen, Bob's not done. Keep your eyes on the far left-hand side of Lake Situation. He's throwing outside the wake of the boat. He's got to negotiate some very rough waters. It appears they're losing control, so it's not the case. Those are tumble turns. Number 2, 3 tumble turns. Number 4, right back up to his bare feet. He's now finding the pressure of 500 pounds. The pressure per square inch on each of his bare feet. He'll make his way all the way back to the boardwalk beach. Take a look ahead this way. Once again, all 3 wrapped and ready to fly. There's going to be 18 feet of spinning skis. There's only 14 feet of jump ramp. Can they do it? There you have it. The search of Joanne Finucane. Joanna's on a very unusual water ski. It's known as a swivel ski. You see the binding swivels around 360 degrees, completely free, never locked into place. She clears the waterways for her teammates. Folks, how about a great big club shred welcome for the summer girls of Boardwalk Beach. Right now, the most difficult maneuvers on this most unusual water ski. So outwards, we'll introduce them to you. They are Wendy, Susan, Corinne, Sherry, and Sally. Right now, take a look to the right. Watch now as Joanne throws in a few last-minute maneuvers before making her way here to Boardwalk Beach. Star swivel skier from Quebec City, Canada, we proudly present Joanne Finucane. Now, folks, believe me, the swivel ski is one of the most difficult skis to master. We believe these lovely young ladies have gone on, and indeed, they have made an art of it. Ladies and gentlemen, as they make their leave, how about it for
Debbie will extend her hand. Stormy and dorsal fin. Stormy will take Debbie for a little ride. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, don't be shy. Give them a great big wave as they pass by. So there you have it. That's Stormy and Debbie Marin-Cooney in what we call the dance of the dolphin. Now, there have been several accounts in scientific literature of humans interacting with dolphins. As a matter of fact, one scientific report tells of a fishing cooperative located on the southern coast of Brazil. In this cooperative, fishermen stand slightly offshore with their nets in the water. Dolphins show up and actually help the fishermen by herding fish into their nets. The dolphins and the fishermen get to make their catches of the day, then they both leave, content to show up at yet another time. The most fascinating part of this cooperative, folks, is that it's been going on for the last 150 years and has been handed down from generation to generation of both fishermen and dolphins. Well, just as the fishermen rely on the dolphins' help, we relied on Bayou's help to get that hurdle towed across to the other side of the pool, and now our dolphins will take their cue from their trainers. And when they do, they'll dive all the way down to the bottom of our pool. Let's watch now as both of our dolphins go up and over. That was nicely done, but now we're going to go on one better. Paul, pull back on that hurdle harness. We're going to race the height of the hurdle. If you have your cameras, you might want to get them ready, because in just a moment, once again, all 2 of our veterans here will take their cue from Debbie. Hey, wait a minute. That's the right cue, isn't it? No. How many of you figured out that that was the wrong cue? It's the right hand. The right hand is the right cue, and there we go. Now, Bayou and Stormy diving all the way down to the bottom of the pool. Here they come, up and over. Dolphins communicate communicate using a variety of vocalizations. The vocalization we hear comes to us from the blowhole, those little holes. And take a look above our pool on the right-hand side. That target has now been lowered to 20 feet above the surface of the water. Stormy's job to leap 20 feet in the air and smack that target with the tip of her rostrum. Ladies and gentlemen, she is one of the highest jumping dolphins we're about to see. Over 16,000 pounds of killer whale. Our killer whales are currently moving around 1 million gallons of salt water in our main show area. And now we'd like to introduce the stars of the Killer Whale Show to you. Down front and center, Yaka and Vika. Now you're going to get a glimpse of killer whale pectoral flippers. An X-ray photograph of these pectoral flippers would reveal a bone structure similar to that of our very own hands. On the back or the top of the killer whale is what's called a dorsal fin that acts as a stabilizer, as killer whales are capable of achieving speeds of almost 40 miles an hour. You're going to see how that's possible because you're going to come face to face with the power plant of the killer whale. Those are killer whale tail flukes, and on some killer whales out at sea, those tail flukes have measured up to 6 feet across. That's where killer whales get all of their incredible power. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to learn a lot of fascinating fun facts about killer whales, but we also have a couple of surprises for you. For example, we would like to direct your attention right over there! About killer whales, besides the water, is their dramatic coloration. Indeed, one theory holds that this coloration actually serves as camouflage. Now, an animal looking down on a whale from above would see the black back of the whale blending in with the bottom of the ocean. An animal looking up from underneath would see the white underside of the whale blending in with the sky above. We invite you now to sit back and relax as you see all sides of the killer whale. Coming even face-to-face to our killer whales will give you the best opportunity to learn more about these wonderful animals. Right now, we need a couple of volunteers who'd like killer whale kisses. Raise your hand. Kelly's on your left. Amy's on your right. They're both looking for brave, bold, daring, adventuresome, enthusiastic, energetic volunteers. Preferably someone insured. Amy has found a brave volunteer on your right. Kelly on your left. And now, not only are these folks going to get killer whale kisses, but they're also going to get a chance to be trainers for a day. They'll give our killer whales hand signals, and then both of our killer whales will respond by performing the appropriate behavior. So what we would ask you to do now is to pucker up real big, smile real big for the Polaroid Cool Cam, and don't even consider the fact that killer whales have 44 very large teeth. Signals. And both of our killer whales respond by performing a behavior called spy hopping. This is one way killer whales have of getting a much better view of their surrounding environment. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice hand for both of our brand new trainers? But you know, folks, we said we wanted people who want to come closer. Who out there wants a killer whale hug? Raise your hand. Amy's on your right. Kelly's on your left. They're both looking for brave, bold, daring, adventuresome. You know the adjectives. We have our brave victim volunteers making their way down to the front. Their instructions will be slightly different. We're going to ask them to stretch their arms out real wide. In just a moment, Yaka and Vic will be headed your way. They're going to slide right up into your arms. Now, when they get there, we want you to give them great big squeezes hello. One thing we guarantee, you are not going to forget this behavior. We knew having have a coupon good for a free RC or 7-Up Cola, though, to wash some of that salt water down. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice hand for a couple of real good sports? Now, killer whales, like dolphins, are air-breathing mammals, and just like dolphins, they have blowholes on the tops of their heads. They can leap out of the water, take a quick breath of air through the blowhole, and dive right back in. It's called porpoising, and it looks like this. Also use their tail flukes to communicate with one another. Right now, Yak and Vika are going to show you a behavior called lobtailing, in which one killer whale can communicate with another at distances of up to 5 miles out at sea. There you have it, the true call of the wild. That's the lobtail with Yaka and Vika. Now, we believe one of the most spectacular sights to behold here at Killer Whale and Dolphin Stadium is watching our killer whales when they perform aerial behaviors, and that's exactly what you're about to see at this time. Paul Povey has placed her hurdle harness over Yaka's rostrum. She's towing that hurdle across to the other side of the pool, where the lovely Kelly Hazard will take their hurdle hand off. She'll stretch that hurdle out across the water, and in just a moment, we'll be asking both of our killer whales to pass all the way up and over this hurdle. Ladies and gentlemen, this makes for a spectacular photograph, possibly one of the best of the killer whale portion of our show. You'll definitely want to have your cameras ready, and I would advise that you focus your camera just above those red and white hurdle beads in the center of the hurdle rope. Yaka and Vika are very consistent about where they perform this behavior. Yaka has taken her cue from Paul. She'll move off to the left. Little Vika will do the same from Terry, and then both of our killer whales will be on their way. Now, as you can imagine, it's going to take quite a bit of speed, power, and momentum for both of our killer whales to carry a combined weight of 16,000 pounds all the way up and over that hurdle. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get your cameras ready. Yaka and Vika are now making their final turn. Here they come, our veteran and little girl, Yaka and Vika. Nicely done by Yaka, Vika, Paul, and Terry. But you know, folks, I kind of consider myself to be a killer whale trainer of sorts. I don't bother with any of these wimpy hand signals, though. I've trained the whales to go off vocal commands, so I'm going to do the same behavior, but I'm going to use my voice. Yaka, Vika, speak! Guess I need a little more work, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Thank you. Well, you know, at the top of the Killer Whale Show, we talked about killer whale family groups. They're called pods. And indeed, there are two different kinds of killer whale family groups. Transients, who wander up and down coastlines for about 1,000 miles or so, and resident pods that spend most of their entire life in familiar bays and inlets. Right now, we'd like to show you a couple of behaviors that have been observed watching killer whale pods out in the wild. First, our veteran Yaka is going to perform a behavior called spy hopping. Now, if you're looking for the eyes on the killer whale, they're just forward and below those oval-shaped white patches on either side of the killer whale's head. If you have your camera, get it out and focused above Yaka. In just a moment, she'll be joined by Vika as Vika soars up and over. A beautiful job of teamwork and timing with our veteran and little girl. But now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to get down to some serious business. Up above our pool are two targets. In our pool are two killer whales. They're not going to be in the pool much longer. They're going to take their cue from Paul and Terry. They're going to smack those targets. When they come back down, you could get wet. Oh, we handed out a few saltwatery souvenirs, but I still see dry people sitting over there. I still see dry people sitting over here, too. I have a very important question to ask you right now. Do you want to get wet? Do you want to get wet? Do you folks want to see these folks soaked? Cover up or head for higher ground. Our killer whales are on their way. They're going to get you wet, ladies and gentlemen, just a moment, Yak and Vic will be reaching out to you. Reaching out in the hopes that you leave killer whale and dolphin skating with a better understanding of why these animals were so highly regarded and even worshipped by many of the ancient Indian tribes. Also, it'll be their way of thanking you for visiting us right here in Marine World Africa, USA in Vallejo, California. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, one final time, the stars of the Killer Whale Show. On your left, our youngster Vika, and on your right, this is Yaka! RC Bottling Company, the entire Killer Whale and Dolphin Stadium crew, Paul Povey, Terry Sinansky, Kelly Hazard, June Mullen, Debbie Marancuti, and Amy Traxler, my engineer John Hayden, my name's Dave Miller. We hope you're having a great day right here at Marine World.
Yes, they come all the way from the jungles of Africa just to be here with our new Field Queen on this very special day. Now, we'll do some introductions on our way. We proudly present our young trio. David Hood and Haley Hood. Now, your highnesses, you're going to have to learn how to balance the royal budget. We want to show you that balancing is as easy as following up the law. The hard part is staying on. Perhaps now you'd like to see something never before seen in these parts. And what might that be? Here we go.
We would like to see basketball.
Oh, basketball. That's a good idea. It's a game we learned from some warriors. How do you take the positions on the court? He takes the ball, shoots down the court. Now read that ball goes beyond basket right there. Ooh, bounce on the ball. Nice touch. He puts it up. Sounds like Haley's got an idea of his own lyrics. Oh, look at his partner, his Julie. Look how pretty she is. She's not much bigger than that basketball. Well, we even Tilly have a plan here. A little bit of strategy. And a kiss for good luck. No, wasn't that cute? Well, Liam in his position. He's kind of big. We might have to take help Tilly out of it here. Here she comes. She's going to call the fire. Excuse me, Liam. Can you come here for a second? Oh, but she got one. Perhaps now your highnesses would like to see something even more challenging. Great idea. How about some? Ooh, that's a good idea. Well, we can see Liam. He's prepared for this. Now, Liam, what he can do now is he's called out the most brave and noble sword fighter. David, a fine choice. Now, Liam, David, I want each of you to take 10 paces, draw your swords, and begin. I don't suppose you know the whereabouts of that bag of loot? She knows nothing. Listen, be warned. Don't be caught with that missing bag of loot, or this could happen to you. Well, you've all received your warning. Now, boys and ladies, it's time for a running demonstration. seat, and here he comes now. Please welcome Fernando Lova. Truly a fine steed indeed. Now to demonstrate his riding skills, we proudly present Mikey. Let's cheers. Have you seen Mikey here? Where's Mikey? Lords, ladies, don't worry about a thing. Sir Liam will call upon young Mikey to leap upon Fernando, who ran around the arena, truly astounding you with his riding abilities. He's an amazing rider who's been riding all this years. Frank, quit fooling around now. All you have to do is get on the llama, get a grip on yourself. Come on, Liam. Get on the llama, ride around the arena. Everybody's waiting for you. Fernando's waiting for you. Everybody here is waiting for you to ride the llama. Well, looks like we have to find another volunteer to ride the llama now. Oh, young Teely, she had her hands raised high. She moves across and she leaps upon Fernando. They're set and they're up. I'm sure you all agree that's one by Teely. Incredible ride by our Chimpanzee Teely. Lords and ladies, keep in mind that Robin Hood steals from the rich, but then he gives it back to the poor. But I'm afraid the overweight Patty's got it. She'll save the day. Talk about throwing money away. That was Patty. Unbelievable job by our Chimpanzee. Showing us that both hands is the Chimpanzee acrobat. Now, lords and ladies, chimpanzees can look at incredible climbing abilities. Sir Liam here, well, he's known for his incredible strength. Right now, it's time to put both to the test. You see, Liam's task is to balance not one, but two chimpanzees high atop his head in ceremonial perch. So, lords and ladies, your highnesses, watch this. Unbelievable job by Liam, Mike, and David. The grandest of finales and a great way to welcome your new king and queen. Right now, our entertainers will be stepping forward. It's your chance to let them know just how much you've enjoyed their performance. Once again, they are Patty, Teely, David, and Mike and their companions, Kim Broadfoot and Liam Hussey. Well, the celebrations will be moving on right now, but as they go by, don't be shy, give them a great big wave goodbye. And how did I stand for your new king and queen? They did a great job, wouldn't you say?
这就是安尼啊。
平平我哋就點解甜的？你們家雞水打點好。
有个小屋子让你。
哦，这样最最好啉。
小屋子。
對啊，
无真厉害只。
那冇可能帶。
He's a baby wallaby. His name is Spike. 10 months old.
baby 啊。
He's a baby wallaby. He's 10 months old.
因為佢呢團。
fishing trip, Lilith. How about you? But, you know something, this doesn't look too much like that brochure did. In fact, it looks kind of spooky if you ask me. But the sign does say the bird drop in, and I think this is where we're supposed to stay. They have a vacancy sign too, so let's see if we can check in our rooms, okay? Tell you what, why don't you give that bell a ring there? That's weird. Well, maybe they just didn't hear you. Why don't you try it again, okay? You know what? I bet that old thing doesn't even work. You're gonna have to knock right on the door, okay? May I help you? Are you the innkeeper? Yes. Well, we'd like a room. Do you have reservations? Reservations? You bet we have reservations. And this is my blue and gold macaw, William, and he'd like to stay too. Well, we'll see about that, but first of all, why don't you take your bag up to room number 1? Okay, right past the crematorium, the stairs over there. So, lady, what about us? Oh, well, we're all out of cage space right now, but we might be able to make room for your bird, William. He can be my Ruby Macaw Barney in a game of wits. Oh, yeah? Well, what kind of game do you have in mind? Well, it's called the ring race. Pull your table up. Okay. Look underneath, you're going to find a skeleton. Now, the object of this game is to place all 3 rings on the skeleton, okay? Oh, okay, that sounds pretty good. Okay, well, you better be ready, because my bird's really fast. Yeah, well, my bird's pretty smart. Ready, set, go. Okay, come on, William. Go! On. Keep going. Yeah, good boy. Okay, we win. You won? Yeah, we did. That's nice, but I forgot to mention something. What? This is just a warm-up. So it doesn't matter that you won. Oh, okay. All right, sounds good. Well, tell you what, this time, since your bird's going kind of slow today, we'll even give you a 1-ring lead. How about that? Okay, well, we're going to take it, and you're going to be sorry. Come on, Barney. Okay, it's on there. Go on to the next one. Okay, show me how it's done, William. Go ahead. Okay. Now, you know, we must have quite a run problem around here. But since Max is mostly carnivorous, those mice check in and never check out. Yeah, well, you know, speaking of checking out, I'm going to follow Max out back and look for William. I'm getting worried. That was Max, our African ground hornbill. Thank you. Now, business has been a little slow around here lately. I don't know why, because we did just remodel. That just went on you out there. Hopefully he's going to help me make some extra money around here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Poe, our Nande Conyer. What I need right now is a brave volunteer from the audience who has a $1 bill. Who has a $1 bill? Do you have a $1 bill? Okay, would you pick it up, Poe? Come on back here. All right, thanks a lot, Tabitha. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye now. Okay, who over here has a 20? That's too many. You want your $1 bill back? Say yes. Okay, head back to the stairs right where you were, okay? We're going to send it back to your airmail. Put out your right arm. Now put out your left arm. Now flap really hard. Come down here and get it. Go. Put out your right arm with your palm flat up to the sky, okay? Your palm up to the sky. There you go. Take it back, Poe. Drop it in her hand. Come on back here. All right. There you are. Now, owls are the night hunters of the raptor family. Now, their great success of this is not due only to their huge eyes and excellent hearing, but their soft, flexible feathers, which allow them to silently swoop down on their prey. Now, because they don't have the ability to move their eyes in their sockets like we do, they can amazingly turn their heads around 260 degrees before they must unwind and turn around the other way. Now, I'm sure all of you have heard the tale of the wise old owl, and I am afraid I must tell you that it's just that, a tale. You see, those huge eyes take up so much room in their skull, it doesn't leave too much room left for a brain. So, before poor Hemingway gets... Excuse me, right up here. There isn't any sign of beautiful, intelligent William yet. You know, not a one. Well, okay, I'll let She-Girl loose in the back to find him. When she does, she's taking him to the rec room. She-Girl, that little weirdo? Yeah. She-Girl. All right, now, if you please remain seated, it's time for our gatekeeper to make her rounds. Direct your attention to your left there on that hill. This is Isabeau, our red-tailed hawk. These are sharp talons that could actually pierce right through this glove
and into my flesh, causing extreme physical discomfort. So I think it's time to return Isabel to her post as Shigor enters with another one of our hawks. This is Isabel, our red-tailed hawk. Thank you. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that looks like a Harris hawk. Now, the Harris hawk is found in the southwestern parts of the United States and Mexico. They are unique among birds of prey because they are social by nature and oftentimes hunt in groups, much like wolves do. Now, unfortunately, in the wild today, hawks are still being hunted and killed. Now, we do hope that people will learn that they're really not scary and, in fact, help our environment. And that's two. Oh, George, gotta put that one in right. Here, try that one again. You can do it. Put it in there all the way. Okay, that's a great job. My George, our scarlet macaw. Oh, hey, everybody, look. It looks like George is trying to give us a little message here. It says, ring the bell. Ring the bell, George? You know, the only bell I can think of around this place is that old doorbell, and I don't think it even works, but we'll give it a try. Why don't you sit right down there and we'll give it a ring. Okay, great. There's that funny noise I heard earlier. Oh, look, everybody, William's back. William, you're back.
客人过来啊，客人不能那么近啊，你看。哎。
哦，好。再来一次。哎呀，好累啊。啊，好累。啊，不行。后面停。停。客人这样翻不快。我要这了！哦，这很急！阿妹，让你给我记住。阿贝，阿贝，阿贝，阿贝。
Folks, nobody has a more exciting job than I do. You see, in addition to being a Marine World announcer, I'm also part of it.
帮我拍拍。你看我呢，我有戴帽子。
Put down the tape recorder. First you interrupt, then you play with the tape recorder. You know, I really don't like your attitude. Do me a favor. Lift the canopy. Can you do that? Lift up the canopy. This tape would self-destruct, but we don't want you to mess up that too.
Ooh, boy. Now, Stuart is a North American alligator, and believe it or not, alligators are found in only 2 places in the entire world, North America and China. Now, as you can see, Stuart's about 33 inches long, which is average for an alligator that's only 3 years old. But believe you me, as he gets older, he's going to be getting a lot bigger, and I really don't think we're going to be sharing the same closeness we have in a relationship right now. You know, folks, I gotta be honest with you. For this mission, you know, Stuart's kind of on the small side. I was really hoping for something a little bit bigger. Not able to this one said high speed and upward. Excuse me, folks, that one's supposed to happen. I gotta go close this up. This will just take 1 second. Don't worry about a thing. This will just take 1 minute. Whoa. What do you expect? It's an alligator bag. Thank you very, very much. Oh, brother. You know, I think I could really use some help out here. It's a good time for Tom to come out, actually. Hey, Tom, could you come out and give me a hand, please? Oh, great. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a guy that really knows how to pack a suitcase. Won't you please give a warm welcome to our herpetologist, Mr. Tom Minton. Now, Tom has with him our other North American alligator, and her name is Grendel. She's 5 feet long, 7 years old, and believe it or not, she's not fully grown yet either. Right now, Tom, we're going to bring both our alligators down to the mound here so you can get a closer look at them. Also like to pick a brave volunteer. I'd like to get even closer to our North American alligators. And let's see here, who can we pick? Who can we pick? Who can we pick? Who can we pick here? How about the young lady in the light right down there? Long to see you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our jungle specialist, Kayla the orangutan, and her trainer, Mr. Steve Nagel. Hello, everybody. Thank you. This is Kayla. She's one of our 2 orangutans here at Marine World. Thought we'd bring her out here today and tell you a little bit about her. She's one of the newest performers at Showcase, so this is still a learning experience for her. We'll just bring her out here today and see what she'll do for you, okay? She's almost doing this as well as we'd like. Not quite. We're going to ask her to do this one more time. There you go. Wave to everybody. Say okay. That's just her way of saying hi to everybody. Good girl. Kayla is only 4 years old. That is very young for an orangutan. They can live almost 60 years in captivity. They do tend to live a good bit less than the wild. I'll be really proud of this, Tom. You've done a magnificent job with this, Tom. This is really, really great. Oh, the wind doesn't help too much. Looks like a pretty good fit to me. Okay, we'll go ahead and close these doors up. And help with the wind. All right, there you go. Door number 2, door number 3, and say goodbye, Tom. Goodbye, Tom. Thank you, Tom. That was great. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a pile of boxes with Tom Minton. I can see you're all very, very impressed by all of this. But truth be known, ladies and gentlemen, we have a little surprise for Tom that I think you'll agree will make this very, very impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, I better put Tom back together now. He gets really edgy when he's in pieces like this. Got my boxes mixed up. Oh, brother. Hey, maybe you folks can help me out. Where does that handle with care box go? On the top. Oh, means I have to do this all over again. I think I need some mood music. Hey, John! Keep your fingers crossed. Tom's gonna be really mad if I blew it this time. And is he back? Yes, he is. Having a nice hand for Tom Minton. Woo! Boy, you know, folks, that's a really good disguise. Pig in a blinding blaze of speed, stopping for a slight detour. It's Rescue Pig. Over here, Rescue Pig. Come on. Here we go. He's out here to save my bacon. All right, Rescue Pig. Search the jungle for danger, Rescue Pig. Search the jungle. Now look high, Rescue Pig. Look high! Into the sky! All right, Rescue Pig. Good job. It was only a test. You can go. And there he goes, ladies and gentlemen, at lightning speed. That's Ty, our Chinese pot-bellied Rescue Pig. And that's all he does. Hey, it's good work if you get it. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I've been helping figure out what this thing does. That's right, buddy. You snooze, you lose.
对呀，好厉害！你啦，我没有讲，你去过。
鸭子，这个叫鸭子。 啊，你会先放段音乐过。所以现在就好。
录音带啊。
啊，录音带啊。
录音带摕出来啊。
嗯。啊，这不是，这就好啊。
血肠哪里有啊？你们窗拨开一点。有人你旁边不开，你叫
个人开啊，个人最聪明的个人，先第一个开。啊，你们欣赏风景，不要讲话。
旧金山是这个最富特色的地方嘞。
我们今天晚上回到洛杉矶。
对，你不要讲，你放心。
日本人。
18拐到了，要注意哦。可以啊，慢慢可以啊，18拐。
那婷姐，你们可以看看，我们再下去好了。就在这里，从这边看下去。
在这就会18拐，有没有什么好？大家这就。
Well, there you are now.
景色啊好。
这是正。
哎呀，看对哦，这很刺激了，最刺激。
就地重游来啊！
对呀，你太快会撞车哎。
婷婷衣服脱起来，你的衣服脱起来。住家，这边的住家不是每天在开这个路吗？很好啊。啊，对不对？
因为人家就住在9万18拐。
是啊，
就是人家就住这里啊。
对啊，人家住这边，每天不是在开这个9万18拐，才怪。
绣球啊。看来没有人在。好，来，我这边有位置，这刚好你们都运气很好，这边都有位置。
阿威，你卖落来了。
昨天那个在草上滚好。一个人。不会啊。都不会很斜啊，用一脚都能上去了。哥的人走开，是老太婆。哥笑走开。我饼。我看有这里。打工。
好了。
我们现在往那边直走，要去，然后爬到那个一根大烟囱那里，那里烟囱了，那里爬。以前那个离家指挥海准进出来。
哦。
真好了，不让故事里吃。
灯。开嘛。
你莫去人家水，你莫来去人去车呢。这边是大风。
开嘛。深刻中得有够背，就像坐海湾大桥。起来有够长。哇！ 我想看。
They never found him. That means they could have died.
Because the water's so cold.
拜托拜托，这边哦不能玩，不要跟人家讲的那个中国女孩子。
要转呐。
啊，挑好什么看？走啊，马上来就走了嘞。哎呀，
等他们看好风景。
你先去好了。你先去那边好了。你里面看看有没有？我看看下面。哎。
sit down. 918块。
可以买一种那种船就可以。
这个小的是魔鬼岛，上面有一个监狱，大的是天使岛。
啊，许愿不会成真，会浪费钱。为什么这里不能许愿？这里许愿就捞不上来。许愿。
不要讲话。
我把它丢下去喽。
啊，你一直洗，一直继续洗，因遐饲鸟嘛，要叫你翕。你看海湾桥无？海湾桥给它扣过来。有啊。有啊。我记一下。
叔，这个换台币只有30块。叔，我还没有把它投下去呀。
7除以4。可以可以。
礼位，丢下去。
谁干嘛呢？谁干嘛呢？
叔，我投下去了，请许好愿。
你要不要靠后告诉我？
走吧。
咱咧读册伊飞给兄弟款。
你哪好啊？咱迄计划部去袂少分数交换。价钱不要丢。
自己看自己的眼睛。哎，对耶。耶！
过南京了。
耶！还有。导游。
我甲你讲吼，你去迄个武夷山吼，迄个导游，迄个导游啦，哎呀，迄个看到。哦，每一个专就是纪念一个人。那你们还没生存，你连我恐怕都还没生存。
好了。
来，再来一遍，来，我们上。
我讲刚。
来，双胞胎过来。双胞胎过来，
个人。
过来，你讨厌了你。
对嘛，你讨厌嘛？我去。好。
青运嘛，即马无，青我拢袂。
坏人的，不要去，死生一命为大家，生命该怎么样？我比他先走一点，他比我先走不一定，这很难。经过检查，刚刚叫他小手不会痛。
树上，对不对？爸比。
跳上街了。
哈哈。有啦，早起就已经烂啊。
有说过无？
有啦。
说过会使食，讲伊食就食。
无得切啦，无刀啊。
无。还剩几粒？
哦，有哦。
恁老母食就好啦，啊，互真真食一个嘛，还囡仔食。
十几粒无
？10几粒？
是啊。
哦，安尼我一人食一粒吧。
哇，这这可能有甜啊，真个有甜。
哦，落头的。
哎呀！哎，这里还有哦。
哎，烂去咪足甜的呢。
足甜哦。
是啊，先吃烂的，
红啊。
每个讲法不，我以前嘛是讲先吃烂的，但是人讲啊你先吃烂的，等好了烂的再吃啊，就通通吃烂的，那你不如好的先吃啊。
把烂的先什么？
这有垃圾，叫他爸点。来，去。前面无邀请你，我嘛讲我若这次吼邀请你上来，我话讲了哦。
有啊，你去尝尝。
有一件的切袂起啊，这个切不过去。
这个毛麻烦，你是毋是搁伫说？你已经试过？
无咧说。
迄红顶有搁。